the grassroots of the artist, the feisty independent image. So first of all, we basically wanted to give the message that this guy lives in an urban location. We did this through using backdrops such as tunnels and brick walls, and also a cast iron fence. These are all sort of industrial man-made structures which imply the idea of an urban surrounding. Next, we varied up the performance areas. Usually you'll get an artist standing in front of one or two performance areas. We actually made it into about 3 different ones. This variation, I think, really sort of differentiates our artist from other existing hip-hop artists. And looking then at the grassroots of the artist, he is a down-and-out artist who comes from bad and in the present turns to good. So we have this contrast of a bad past moving into a good future. This is a typical convention of hip-hop. However, I think we used it well.
With the song names in the album Endomatic, it relates to this idea of the bad past life with such song names as Breaking Backs, Stealing and Dealing, and Life Crime. So this implies that it fulfills the hip hop convention of that sort of struggle before actually making the break. As this is his first album, it's mostly based on the past life, not his success, because he hasn't had any success yet. Josh?
The change from good to bad is shown, it's portrayed in the Drifting Away song, which is our main single for this artist. It shows his bad life where he's a drug dealer, and that's also shown in the song names such as Stealing and Dealing, Mad Dog, Pay Up. But then in the Drifting Away song, we show him leading a better life and turning into someone who's not going to commit any more crimes.
In our albums, we show him as quite alone. He's not really with anyone, and then more in the present, he's collaborating with our other artist, well, not our artist, but the artist Ronnie. In these album photos, we show a direct eye contact with the audience, but he's looking down at him from the low angle shot, so showing that he's a dominant character and he's one not to be messed with. He always looks strong in all of the pictures, and like he's a tough guy, which is fulfilling the hip hop convention, because that's what we want him to look like.
And plus, in terms of formation, he doesn't actually follow any kind of formation. It's very whatever comes his way, he'll do, and he's a flexible character who does what he feels is right, making him again more independent.
We followed the conventions of a normal hip hop video throughout the digipack and the music video by using different coloured filters. For the music video, we used the black and white filter for the performance, which you can also see in the digipack. We've stuck to that theme because we think it's a good convention to stick to.
And plus, the black and white gives the idea that he's a rapper who believes that life is very black and white, and the message of black and white gives an idea of simplicity, that there are two sides to every coin, and things aren't complex. They are very black and white, and that's how he sees the world.
Also, we used the mise-en-scène of the clothing, standard hip-hop clothing throughout the digipack, the magazine, and the music video. All the music video, digipack, and magazine are interlinked with each other with the same sort of locations of the urban surroundings.
And plus, in terms of repeating themes, I would say that we repeated the Endomatic title each time on every auxiliary product. By doing this, we then sort of made the name a brand in itself, and people will remember that Endomatic and relate it to every kind of auxiliary text related to the album, thus bringing the audience back to the main product, which is the album.
We created the magazine advert to first of all grab the attention of our target audience. We've given a date that the album's coming out. We've given the main single. We hope that then they search the main single and find the music video.
We also include reviews from hip hop magazines such as XXL and Wordplay. These will help shed knowledge with the audience, because the audience will hopefully know who these people are, and if they think they're good, then the audience will go out and agree with them and purchase our album.
And in terms of audience, we realise the importance of involving social media, as it's something that's quite current at the moment. Putting that in our adverts and on the back of our digipack makes the artist seem as part of a bigger group, a group of social media enthusiasts, and it puts him in the frame of interest with that group as well.
By putting the Twitter feed, for example, the @Endo on the album cover, it makes we feel that it makes our artist look more professional. We followed that through with the legal jargon at the bottom and the barcode. So for the digipack, we edited it all. We took the photos on the camera, the HD camera, and then we edited it in Photoshop. We used the graphic pen and the chrome look, which makes it, we feel it makes it look a lot more gritty, which just adds to the way that he wants to be portrayed. Also the stance of the artist and his eye line. He's always, well, in the front cover he's looking over the audience, like some of the big artists do, and he's grabbing their attention and making it look like he owns them, and he's dragging them in to his album.
And in terms of him being an independent character, I would say that we've carried that theme through mostly in the digipack, and focused all our attention on him and the urban lifestyle by cropping him in certain ways, by having him off to the side to include the backdrop